Here's the situation. This is a 1986 Dodge van. It runs fairly well. It's got some rust on it. This is Minnesota. Everything has rust on it. But it's jinxed. It's haunted or something. Something's always going wrong. And I like a longer, bigger van because you can do more things with it. So I'm going to drive up north on my scooter, my Aprilia Scarabeo 500, and for the first time ever I've mounted my GPS Magellan Pathfinder for the trip. I'm going to go 130 miles north to a place called Black Duck, Minnesota. Black Duck. The other van I'm going to look at is a 1997. This is 86. So this other one's 11 years newer. It's going to have rust, but it's a big 15-passenger van. Anyway, don't want to spend all my time here. Going to get going. Oh, I got to give you an update. I just pulled out of the alley from my garage, got onto the street after a car went by, and I took a left and came up behind, and as soon as I got on the road, he stopped. He stopped. And there was no reason why. And to avoid crashing into him, I skidded and took a spill. Bike fell on my left ankle. Unfortunate, I don't think it's broken, it's just a little sprained. Just a little knock. But anyway, I didn't get 100 feet from my house. I had an accident. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Well, we drove about 15-20 miles from Crosby to Emily, and this is Emily. We're on Highway 6, Minnesota State Highway. We're going to take Highway 6 until we get, oh, there's a cutie. She was a cutie too. Anyway, we're going to take Highway 6 till we get to Reamer. And Reamer will be in Cass County. We're still in Crow Wing right now. And we're going to go up to Reamer and get on the Highway 200 to go west. And we'll take that to Highway 371. Just keeping you updated, that's all. And boy, these highways, it's a Tuesday and there's not a lot of traffic. It's more like a tourist route for getting to cabins, resorts, and campsites. And pretty desolate, not much highway, not much traffic. All right, later. See ya in Reamer. I had to stop to loosen up my shoe because my foot's swelling up a little bit. And anyway, I was telling you about how this highway is a tourist highway and it's quiet. Just to give you an idea. Real quiet highway. Not much for anything on it except driveways into the woods. No trespassing. Somebody's private hunting spot. Anyway, yeah, I got a limp. It's going to hurt for a couple days or so, I suppose. I don't think anything's broke. That's the good part. So, we're still on our way to Reamer. This is Highway 6. See you later. We've reached the intersection of Highway 6 and 200. Reamer's a little bit that way to the right, and we're going to go to Walker, go through Walker. We're going to go to take Highway 2 to Highway 200 to Highway 371, which will take us through Walker, which will take us up to Highway 2 up to Bemidji, and we'll get to that later. So, gonna get to that intersection, take a left. Later. We're on Highway 200. Highway 200 is a beautiful highway. It is smooth as glass, but no traffic. Fabulous. Just quiet. Love it. Bye-bye. We're in downtown Walker. We got on to 371 a few miles back. 371, we're on 371 and 200 now. Heading up to Bemidji. This is the main intersection. And Walker. Walker is right next to a lake called Leech Lake, very large lake. I don't know if you can see it. We'll see it. Got a glimpse of it. Very large lake. Just used the bathroom at a gas station and loosened up my shoe some more. My foot's swelling more. We have reached the intersection of 371 and Highway 2, U.S. Highway. That's the original interstate. It's right up there, about 1,000 feet or so. And we're going to take a left and go to Bemidji. Later. Well, I'm in Black Duck. And I just bought the van. I took it for a test drive. It runs really smooth. It just looks like shit because of the Minnesota weather and rust and everything. But this thing's only got 150,000 miles, which is pretty good for a van this old. I'd started up, there was no oil, no knocks, no pain. The engine sounds really good. The brakes are really good. I think I got if this thing was 10 years newer and had 100,000 more miles and didn't have so much rust, they'd be asking 10 grand for that. A van that's not even, just more used up than this. Just a little update, heading back and I missed a turn, so it's kind of not lost exactly, but not where I wanted to be. I'm on a detour here. I'm not sure where the hell. I'm supposed to go straight for the detour. Holy cow. I'm supposed to go here. But coming up the Highway 6, which goes right to Crosby, my hometown. But we're on this detour here now, so we'll see what happens later. Well, I thought I missed my turn here too, but no I didn't. This is Highway 6. This will take me right to my hometown. All I gotta do is don't get off of it, stay on it. Highway 6. It's gonna be a good haul here though. I would say I want to make sure this camera is even recording. Yes, it is. I turned the camera on because this road is so beautiful. The trees are really close to the road. It's like riding through a tunnel of trees. Wayside Rest. Didn't expect to find one on this road. Not much of one. That's it. This road's been newly paved, smooth. Better keep an eye out for deer. A lot of them in Minnesota. Alright, just wanted to give you a little bit of a view of this.